Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Master of Command with our Cornish-Prussian expeditionary force. It's our Prussian army full of Cornish mercenaries. So, in the last episode, we talked through the history of the game, various bits and pieces, and then we have been off campaigning. We're in a bit of a tight spot on it, unfortunately. So we need to hit these outposts. We can't take that fight. Gonna have to go through here. It's gonna slow our movement down and cost us a lot of food. Take reservists, take a new regiment, outfit a regiment with great equipment. We do have that, so let's go for that option. So we got some more infantry, which is fine. Because I'm probably, when these guys level up, I'm probably going to turn them into either infantry. We could turn into light infantry. That might be nice. Like start them down the route to basically Jaegers. We're really good anti-line infantry. Some more cavalry would be nice though. Right. We need to reinforce one more bastion. Attrition, consumption of provisions. There is a convoy here. Purchase beer. Let's seize the alcohol ration. You may not need it. Accuracy, morale damage. I might just save this stuff to sell. Get a bit of extra money. Ooh, supply cash. Take the coin, you will face a weak attachment. We're going to take... We haven't got a lot of money, so take the money. Because I want the experience seat. Yeah, we can... we'll handle this, easily. They've only got... Yeah, they've got basically low-level Hungarian recruits, and and he's led by a bloke with no experience. Okay, this is super easy. Okay, we're going to be aggressive. Right. They're going to get to the decent terrain before we do. Right, I'm going to take our infantry brigade. We're going to put it into... an attack column formation. It means we faster movement, better charge damage, less firepower, higher firepower received. Now I'm going to put us into column. And we're going to march aggressively forward towards this point and then fan out. Because we move much quicker in this formation. You guys are going to basically be our screening force. Yeah. So you guys are going to be an attack column. We'll put you in flexible. We've got the cavalry on the side to deal with their cavalry. We've got our boys can advance aggressively this way, and we're going to swing up around here and deploy. Okay. Yeah, get to here, please. Double march. You guys are going to march to here. Let's go. And just for the sake of having some, we're just going to get rid of the UI. We have our linesmen marching in. And there are our Cornish regiment moving up. These guys move much faster. They use a lot of stamina in marching in this formation. And off in the distance, silhouetted against the trees, the enemy line is coming out to meet us. Austrians. Here they come. Okay. Yes, so we're burning a lot less, so that's 47. I gave them not to run. I suppose if we had them run, it would be different. Right. Right. Line formation, lads. On the double. And let's go and poke the Austrians in the eye. Okay. You two are going to advance to here, and you're going to basically then shoot. You're going to get here. Perfect time to time. Yeah, we'll break their morale. Another savage battery of fire. I want these guys gone from the map, really. I don't want them to be rerouted to basically return. Give them a solid volley. You just want to break them now. Yeah, nice and quick. I don't know about this. Sometimes with the Hobak promotions, nah, it's not. Earn a bit of cash. Lots of items are nice. I will take the veterancy. Okay. You're not running with a horse, so we'll buy a slot for you. Movement speed, stamina, and movement speed. I want you to get around the battlefield quick. What did they take off? Took something off. Boots. No. I will give you that. Things you are shooting, so okay. You guys are leveling up. And we'll pop this open. To give you that some, because you're the center of our line. Okay. The rest of this we're probably going to sell to raise some extra funds for what we want to do next. Okay. Modest. Okay. New raid pulsed. You get dragoons. Some better equipment, but our ammunition is running low, which is what I'm concerned about. Okay. So. You can have that. Dragoon saber. These are much better dragoons, actually 10, 10, 10, 6. Yeah, give that's better on the charge. You're still using 1 muskets. Nothing is better than the 1 muskets. This general upgrading of supplies. Okay. Okay, with you here, we can now start folding. You either go with Prussian artillery. To have some artillery would be nice. Yeah. We've got terrible stuff for you, though. We've got nothing that we can easily give artillery, so we need to start replenishing that. Maybe we can get lucky. It's early on the campaign. I am going to basically... That's 8,000. They outnumber us. I want to get our side objectives done. Yeah, commit many reserves. We got a little bit of our reserves back, but we get some improved weapons. We got the movement speed up. Very nice. But we now need to swing around aggressively. That cannon is going to be great. These are all basic. Accuracy, melee, melee and charge, melee, reload. I want them to be all shooting around the same distance. Melee reload. Yeah, so they're all shooting around the same distance. And that's not bad. Basic draft rifle. Who's got the best accuracy? Are you two? Okay, you can have that. You want to get enough money together to get another regiment open. 800, they just outnumber us. Let's grab these supplies and then we'll swing into Raybot. Tough enemy field army. I just need some provisions to tide us over so we can swing up here and start doing stuff. If I can just hold out a bit longer on the road. $90 gold for a new officer. I don't need a new officer really. What I do need is I need to be... These guys are going to be more expensive, yes. But what it is I can do here... Sell a lot of the like rubbish stuff off. Ooh, a good quality captured flag, good quality captured uniforms. I need to sell as much of this stuff off as I can. Because I need to go in here. I need to pop open the next formation. Get him on the field. Get these guys out. What do we have left? We've got some spirits, some guns. Right, I'm going to sack a lot of this. Okay. For really good reasons. We could go Staff College, but what I want to do is I want to go to the barracks. With the money we have... I'm going to grab some more Cantonese recruits. Shove them into here. Range and accuracy. There we go. Guys can have some booze. We won't get a lot of money for selling these things. Shotter's expensive. Can't afford any new cannon, that's just out the window. Powder house though, we might be able to do something with. Canister shot we could do. Okay, let's grab that. And then we'll grab a little bit of food, and then we're going to turn around and we're going to fight these guys. So they do have artillery. Couple of units of Fusiliers. They do have Hussars, but only one unit. But most of their recruits are light. But their cannon is annoying. Flanking fire damage, melee damage received, fire damage received. Okay, so if we can get these guys on the charge, they'll be broken. They got a supply wagon, so their main infantry units aren't doing anything. Okay, let's go. Okay. We have the artillery game. Well, they've got 6-pounders, and they've got 6 of them. They've got cavalry, charge of 43 or 75. So our cavalry is going to have to stay together and deal with those guys. So we need to neutralize their cavalry before we can do anything. Okay. Now, we can always deploy at the back and move back. Is something we can do. It might be worth it. There's not a lot of terrain here that's in favour of us. We don't have a lot of cover items to use for cover, so we may have to push up into these trees. If I want to sweep around, let's see where the recruits are. Recruits. So this side is all recruits with the Fusiliers on there, so our decent chaps have to be up here fighting their decent chaps. Okay. So let's get ourselves in order, shall we? A line like this. No, I didn't click on you, mate. Right. Let's get the cavalry done first, then. I'm going to put the cavalry down here. So they're going to sweep around. I'm going to sweep around and fire on these guys. You guys are going to push up here and hold this flank in position. I mean, I'm not happy with it. I'm probably going to have to push the cannon up with you, because if we leave it exposed, it's going to be problematic. You two are going to basically hold this flank, and our general is going to be on our weak left flank to basically help support, and we are going to do a slow advance. We are going to do a slow advance straight forward with the cavalry flanking around to the right. Hopefully their cavalry takes the bait and intercepts us, because otherwise it's going to get really nasty. We should have some cover from cannon fire with these trees, but you never know in the face of battle. Okay. Select all our infantry. Let's go. I want to try and anchor us something like this, which we may not be able to get done in time. I'm going to push the artillery up to about here, and then unlimber it. Cavalry. Cavalry, swing around to here and be a pain. And we're going to go and put our general in the forest. Let's go. They will react to our cavalry. They've unlimbered their guns. Their guns are going to start opening up on us because they are well... We are well within range. It's not great. They have a very optimal fire range. Where are their cavalry? Their cavalry okay, their cavalry is staying back, covering their cavalry. That's... Yeah, let's try and flank around. We need to deal with their cavalry. Pour it on them, lads. We need to deal with their guys, yeah. Start taking pot shots at their recruit. Our guys can basically hold off against them. Like, we just need to break their morale. Cannons are good at breaking morale. Yeah, start shattering the recruits. They're going to come on. Countercharge. Yeah. Break them. I want them broken from the field. Okay. Gentlemen. We are going after their cannon. They'll give them the attack order to move up from range. I mean, they're being ballsy. Right. This flank is collapsing. No, it's not. They've reformed. Okay. Reform. Form. Their cannons are turning on us. Quickly, lads. Quickly before they can get the cannons reloaded. Into them. Into the artillery, lads. I think we shattered both of them. Fantastic. Taking a bit of damage. They shattered as well. Fantastic. We're going to push through and we're going to start harassing the back of these guys. Focus all fire, please, lads. Hopefully, if we're lucky, we get some half-decent artillery out of them. Aggressively push up. I don't want them reforming, really. I want to basically keep them broken. Problem is they're in... Yep, there we go. Nice and quick and painful. Nice chunk of money. Okay. So, provisions. No artillery pieces. That's a lot of money. I can't turn down that much money, to be honest. As much as I want to. Okay. So. We had some stuff we can give them. Okay. You got 3 groups of Prussian, but you did get up here to Musketeers, which is fantastic. Morale and stamina. Okay. That's morale and charge. Okay. We've got a little bit of extra money. But these guys are expensive. I'm going to start heading back this way. We don't have a lot of officers, but these guys here are expensive for what they are. Ooh, another fight. Like, whoa, another fight straight away. Like, once again. Always the case. Food is cheap, however. So I'm going to sack a good amount of that. I really want a better artillery piece. But it's going to eat so much of our money to get. £3 is terrible. But £12 guns would give us a bit of staying power. And actually make artillery useful. But they've got terrible accuracy. Less range. If I take this, it's going to be expensive, but I don't have a choice, really, because I need to actually have artillery that can do the job. Okay. Yeah, we're going to I'm not going to engage until our numbers come back up. So let's just get here. Yeah, we've got to capture that. So we've got another army to face. We've got 2 armies in close succession. Ooh, and we got more field experience. Fantastic. So I don't charge with these guys, so I want them to have. This is my main fighting line. So they're gonna have focus. Cavalry reload, or stamina and veterancy gain. Yeah. You're coming along, you've got no experience. have the Bible, have the ammo consumption. You leveled up. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to get Prussian Cuirassiers. So we have some actual decent heavy shot cavalry. You can't have the horseshoes. You can have that. You can have the horses, so we have a bit more of that. We're now low on money, but our forces are reforming. I will quickly fight this battle and then we'll fight the next. Okay, so what are we up against? Our guys haven't fully replenished, which is annoying. So they're going to have to sit that one out. But it's Fusiliers, recruits, 3 units of basic, 1 unit of basic replenishment, and some hussars. But we should be able to counter them with our own cuirassiers, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Got heavy artillery. We can play the defensive game. Okay, so a good defensive position to take. No. Okay, well that sucks. I suppose we can push the artillery up to the edge of the forest, unhinge it, and just batter them. You are going to have to sit this one out at the back, because you're no use to me. Okay. Observant. And he is the general of the army as well. Okay. None of these recruits have much. None of these units have much more experience either. Okay. Cantonese recruits going to go up here. Alright, I'm going to put our cuirassiers on this flank so they can swing around and start harassing this group. Actually, I'll probably put both our cavalries together just to get the cavalry forces out of the way. And the cannon we'll put here and move up the rest of the army alongside the general. Let's go. So we want you. To, well, something like this. Yeah. General. General's going to push up. You don't need to get. You don't need to get far. You just need to get to here. We haven't got a lot of cannons either. You guys are going to go and hide in these woods. Let's go. are the Fusiliers? Start pounding the Fusiliers, please. We won't hit them easily, but we'll do some damage. Right, let's go and bait out the cavalry, because the cavalry will come to engage our cavalry. Okay, we've got a gap opening in our line. We have to go and stop it, like fill the gap. Because they will absolutely hammer us. Target those guys, please. Combined fire on them. Come on, lads, get ready. I can trust these guys to hold the line. Countercharge. My cuirassiers go in first, which will basically just annihilate their troops. And then we'll break them. Okay. Form up behind them, please. Right now. Focus on the Fusiliers. Get angles of fire. Fine. Get in here and deal with these guys so they don't realign. The musketeers are getting hit quite hard. Get angles of fire. Crash into them. I want them basically broken. Okay, so these guys are finished. Don't have to worry about them, and we should be victorious. Right. Got supplies, which is nice. Manpower is okay. Provisions are what we really need. Money would be nice as well. But I can sell a lot of this stuff. We want artillery stuff for him. Stamina, efficiency, reload speed, stamina regen. Don't mind so much about. So he's going to become more like that. Okay. Veterancy gain for you. With 2 points, we could turn you. We could turn you into Prussian landmark, then Prussian Fusiliers. So more morale, more reload. So you're better on the attack. You're better shooting. I mean, having some grenadiers on hand is probably a good idea, to be honest. Get some... So we can go there and we can sidestep into grenadiers and go up. Okay. This is starting to get expensive. Movement speed, fine. The rest I can sell. I'm going to put a cut in here. Nice to see you all guys all again next time. I've been Cornish-Knight, and I see you all again soon. Goodbye.